M.Tech and PhD in electrical engineering from the reputed institute IIT Kanpur. Professor Dr. S.N. Singh presently serves as the Director, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management, Gwalior. He has received several awards in the field of engineering. With that, I would now like to welcome Dr. S.N. Singh to kindly grace us with his words of wisdom.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. People sitting on the dais, the energetic and dynamic Vice Chancellor, the K.M. Babuji. Then we are having Madam Luther, very well from long time. So she is now in administration. She says she is not. On dais I saw that more than 50% people are not related to computer science. They are from the different discipline, even though me too, I am basically from electrical engineering. But we talk too much, and I'll come on that later on. Now, Deepak ji, you heard, he is such a good speaker, and always he connects the people. And that is a good speaker, should connect the people. Whatever he wants to convey, that should reach to you, and it should be remembered for a long time. And he is one of the speakers in that. That's why you are invited here, sir, again. So that you can have the bondage and other things that we do. We are having Audeshji. Everyone knows that he is running here and there and organizing many conferences. And the next year, many are lined up as well. That I'll come again, how these conferences are also happening. This Assis, he is immediate past chair of IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. And he works in my own area in electrical engineering from MNIT Allahabad. So we are associated even before, even though you can say, joining in the IEEE volunteers here. The registrar as well as the dean of the computer science. So all other people, those are organizers, deans, associate dean, faculty members, and dear students, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it is always I say, sometimes many people are knowing what is IEEE. No doubt it says the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. So it is IEEE. But you can see now this IEEE, since it was formed before, because there are two associations, one was electrical, another is a radio engineering. They were clubbed together in somewhere in the 1960s, and then IEEE was created. And from there onwards, we have not changed the name, but all the engineering branches are embedded here in terms of IEEE. And nowadays, you know, the demand of computer science and electronics is more and more needed, and the large number of people are basically associated and working in the computers and electronics engineering, and they are the part of that. Even though Madam was saying she is not member, even though Madam, the management also is coming into the IEEE, because even the management you cannot do only by writing your ledgers and other things. Now you have to use the computer. So simply say wherever you are using computers, then you are an engineer, and in that you can be a part of. Even the medical engineering also has come in this whole process. So it is a whole world. It is spread over more than 160 countries. We are having more than 4 lakhs members in this, all including the professional as well as your student membership. And out of that, we have divided for the management, its headquarters in US, New Jersey. We divided in 10 regions, and we belong to the region 10. That includes the Asia Pacific, including China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and complete this side, all the countries are there. And we are having the largest member in that region, apart from the US. US is basically in the 6 regions, 1, 2, 3, 6. So they are having largest member. But in the region wise, we'll see we are having the more than 1 lakh members. And in that 1 lakh, the 50% comes from India. And in that 50%, the 5,000 from the Uttar Pradesh section. So this is basically you can see the whole how we are. And this earlier, when I became this chair in 2013 for the UP section, at that time it was less than 2,000 members. It was less than even the 1,500. But now we are having more than 5,000 in just 10 years. So it is, again, the vibrancy has come in the different part. And we are knowing what is IEEE. We are publishing a paper in IEEE transactions. Even though my students, once they publish even the one, they start dancing, they have even the put thousands rupees, even the 10,000 rupees. So the publication of IEEE was the strong base from very beginning, and later they expanded the business in this conference. And the main function of the conferences, as all we know, it is to connecting the people. Earlier there was no online, it was face-to-face, even though many times it was said that you have to have the papers should be presented in the conference, then we'll be going to the transactions. It was the in beginning, even though my first paper which came in IEEE transaction, it was not presented in the conference, so it was delayed because my supervisor could not go. So then they said, no, it cannot be published. You have to, now option we are giving, you have to go and present somewhere in some conferences of IEEE, of Power and Energy Society. Then he went to Japan and he presented the paper finally published. But now it is not so. Many societies are still doing, but the conferences are basically, it was said that you have a larger audience where the more discussions are there. And that's why the conferences are having you can make the friends, and now already Madam told the social media and the connectivity is much, much more important. Now this also talked about. Because the conferences, we are making the friends. We are making the people. Many times you know the people based on you are attending their sessions. And that is one of the conferences are there. In the UP sections, many people, they are knowing why others got the 2 conferences, why other engineering colleges of NCR regions, they are not getting the conferences. It is not, the sections always is a very neutral to a lot. We see who can organize in the better way, who can give the value to the IEEE, who can give the value to my IEEE members. It is not that we are the member and simply gone. So all the things are seen, and based on that we allot. Earlier also, even the many conferences of Galgotias also we declined. So that's who is writing, write it, present it and deliver it. And that's the basics of this whole Uttar Pradesh section that we are doing. Normally we say which conference is good and bad, always is a very, very million-dollar question. Always we talk quality person, easily. How to say the quality education? Always, I say, you have to set the parameters. And if you are having the set of parameters for anything, you have to take all the aspects, and if you have something so higher in that range, if you are coming in the top 10 or 20, then we can say quality conference. So in our sense, what we take conference, it's not only to present the paper. Many people are presenting online and just 10 minutes, 15 minutes are given to a paper, and then finally this is over. It is not so. We say what extra value we are adding to those presenters as well in terms of question answers, in terms of giving the various type of the quality lectures and plenary speakers, keynote speakers, so that is more valuable. Because many things you are having in your classrooms. Out of that, if you are listening just even the 1 hour, any sessions or half an hour, you are going to get a lot of things which may not be possible that you can have during the classrooms and other things. So those things try to attend, because always I say students should be no doubt the chat GPT, all the informations are there, whatever you can search in the Google you can get. But if you are listening, it can be for longer period. If you only can be visual, it cannot be for longer period as well. So a lot of things are there in the conferences, so we say the quality, and that's why we say always we send even our observers to give the reports whether really they are following those parameters or norms or not. Even though IEEE level also we scrutinize. That's if we are going for the explore paper in the presentation, because citations and other things increases in that one. Now coming to this always now AI. Everybody talks about the AI, machine learning. Now we don't want that we should learn, we want machines should learn. And that's why this is the whole system is deviating. If I'll ask, can you give a phone number of your mother? It is very, very difficult. Because it is in your mobile. If mobile lost, then sometimes you can say, oh, how to call. So you will be remembering any one phone of your friend, then you can ask this, and then finally you are reaching. Earlier what we were doing, either we were memorizing few phones, or we were writing on the diary and keeping in our diary, purse. And based on that we are using and we are calling. So now, because the knowledge is increasing, the ideas are increasing, the data is increasing, it is moving in this one. So the AI now people are started talking, we have to go for ethical AI. Because a lot of things are happening. everything is improving. You can say now, no doubt knowledge is enhancing, everything is enhancing, the same time the bad part is also enhancing. For example, earlier those thieves were there, they were coming to your house to steal your items. Or even though this pickpocketer is there, he has to steal your things, he has to be in contact with you. But now, he is stealing all your money without having contact with you. By using your data, without your tracking. Yes, that's why the security and other things are coming into play. So, every direction, all good things and bad things always goes together. Now it is basically the education and all these things we have to think which is the best. Nowadays, even the Prime Minister talked one day, and we are knowing, the fake DP. This is happening, and it's one, I think the celebrity was caught in that, because all the DP was moved and the movie just created. So this technology is there, but where to use and why we are going in the bad shape also. So it is the humans, we should basically take care of all this. Always we say, which AI cannot give, and we are expecting AI can also give. We can say if you feel the pain means you are alive. And if you feel pain of others, you are a human being. And AI cannot give this. Because no doubt, it is also we are thinking this AI, maybe in the 2030, AI will give the expression as well. Right now, this AI giving all the information and data, that's good. That should be used. If the technology is there, it should be utilized properly. But these emotions are not there. And it is believed one day the emotion will also come. So AI will give you some speech along with the emotions. The tunings also changes accordingly. It will start crying also, right? We cry, something, bad things happen, divine stuff, anywhere or near and dear. So all these things are going to come in the future as well. So that's why you and mind, you should be very, very attentive, and you should be basically taking care of all these things. That's why this security and all the things are coming. AI, of course, it is the future, man. We have to adapt, and we have to. Because that time there was no AI, but I can tell you, we started working in the AI as well. And always I say, even though you are not of same core computer science or using the data science, but others are more affected. And fortunately or unfortunately, you can say, most of the leaders are this one, they are not core AI people, and they are very great in that area. It always happens, because you have to have an interest in that. For anything already startup and other things, no now formal degree is required. No doubt Deepak has said. It is true, but at the same time, only your passion is more important. And if the passion is there, I'm sure, and you are acquiring the knowledge, combined together, this is basically the way to have the successful life in the future. So all these things are in conferences. You can listen to all the variety of the people. No doubt, in some of the speeches you saw, that's more clapping were there. Some speeches will not get any clapping as well. So it is not that he is not delivering the good matters to you, but you can say you are learning more than if you are not clapping. You are thinking you should not be a speaker like that, nobody is clapping for him. Means once a person is unsuccessful, if you are going for any startup entrepreneurs, always, it is not that everyone will be successful. So you have to have a beer with the fail, and that is the more important. If you have failed in your thought, your vision, your movement, it is not at the end of life. You start, this is the beginning of your life. Everyone take the history of any big people, how they started his life. Then you learn they struggle a lot to achieve at this level. Very few people were this, let's suppose already you born at the millionaire family and your business is going, you are enjoying the life. But very few. Remaining those, the good sorts you are knowing, they had a lot of troubles in their life and finally they reached at that level. Some people reach in very small span period. Many people even though spend their whole life on that. So you should be very, as I said, the passion, and always you should be accepting the failure of what you are thinking and dreaming. And if you are accepting this, that will be the giving you more strength. Always we say, the capacity is there with any person doesn't mean he will be successful. And for example, let's suppose gun is there, it has a capacity, but it will not fire, it will be fired by somebody else. So the capacity doesn't only give you complete all this spectrum. And always you should try to understand you. Always I say, you try to understand by yourself. For example, in the same classroom, teacher is one, and you can see the level of achievements of various people are different. To quote in another way, the Guru was same for the Arjun and Duryodhana. See, the two schools, thought of schools were there. So it is you have to understand what you are. Always we say, it is not that what you are, it is better to see what is in you. And that is more important for any individual. So if you can explore what is inside you and you are trying to utilize, you will be a successful person in this. So I'll not speak much because many other speakers are there, many other talks will be there. But really, I thank and congratulate this team led by the Vice Chancellor, Luthra Madam, Avdesh Kumar, Jyoti ji, and all this, those are the volunteers, all the people, those are making, because this is a conference, is not less than a marriage of a son and daughter, I believe. Because they have to start from very 6-month planning, and even though after that also they will be having the planning to have your paper to go on the explore. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you.
Sharing your words of wisdom and infusing everyone present here about how AI can be useful, while sometimes it can act as a threat.
I once again welcome the guests who have joined us. I would request Dr. Tarun Kumar sir to kindly present the bouquet to Director GIMT Dr. Pathak sir. Can you please have a huge round of applause for sir? Can we have a round of applause for sir? I now request Dr. Vimal Kumar sir to present the bouquet to Director GSET Muhammad Asim Kadri sir. Can you please have a huge round of applause? Thank you sir. I now request Dr. Hridesh Kumar sir to kindly present the bouquet to Dr. Vishnu Sharma sir, HOD CSCE GSET. Can we have a round of applause for sir?
Sanjeev, HOD IT. Dr. Sanjeev, HOD IT. Sanjeev, HOD IT, GCT.
I request Shraddha Sagar ma'am to kindly present the bouquet to Dr. Sanjeev sir. I request Sanjeev sir to kindly present the bouquet. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly stand at their place for the unveiling of souvenir. Respected honorables, can we have a huge round of applause? I request everyone to give a big round of applause. much, ma'am. This conference over here is not just a keepsake. It's a time capsule of ideas that will ripple through the corridors of progress long after the applaud fades away. Can you please again have a huge round of applause?
Moving forward with our event, we would now like to invite our next guest to address the audience. A senior member of IEEE Uttar Pradesh section, Professor Dr. Ashish K. Singh, serves as a professor in Electrical Engineering Department of Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad. He is a recipient of the Outstanding Engineer Award 2020 of the IEEE PES UP Section Chapter 1. I would now like to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ashish K. Singh, to enlighten us with his words.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you all for being here with us on this occasion of inaugural of this conference. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sahab, our chief guest, and our mentor, Professor S.N. Singh sir, honorable other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my friends from IEEE, our fellow volunteers, and all other who are present, our teachers, deans and other administrative officials from the university and other institutions. I welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony on behalf of Institute and our IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. So, I'm happy to be part of this inaugural ceremony in your presence, and this particular conference, which is being organized on second time in this campus, is technically sponsored by IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. So this is really a great moment for all of us to be here in your presence and celebrate such events with you for enjoying the fruitful outcomes of our efforts and planning for the future. So we all know that Galgotias University has established itself as a synonym for academic excellence, research, development and innovation. And I belong to IEEE Uttar Pradesh section, which I am representing here today, along with our mentor and global IEEE leader, Professor S.N. Singh ji. He also belongs to our section. This is a pleasure for us. And we are lucky enough that we are getting his mentorship right from the beginning of our journey in IEEE. Not only me, I can see so many faces here who are here in this journey with me, who have learned a lot, and really to have such a mentor in your life, in your professional journey, that makes your journey quite easy, quite fulfilled. You feel quite fulfilled, and you get lot of opportunities to learn and earn credentials for you in your future endeavors. So IEEE Uttar Pradesh section is determined to work closely with Galgotias University, India, to leverage each other's strength to achieve mutual benefits. Thank you. So leverage each other's benefits and strengths under the leadership of our section chair, Dr. Satish Singh ji, who himself has taken the lead in reaching out the IEEE volunteers and engaging them. On this particular occasion, he is not today with us, but I hope by evening he will be here in this campus and will join you for the remaining part of the conference. As a representative of IEEE, the technical sponsor of ICCSAI-2023, please allow me to say a few words about IEEE. I know most of you are aware with that, but it is my duty here to express and disseminate the knowledge of my learnings with IEEE and my experiences with IEEE and what IEEE is to those who are new and we welcome them to join us in our journey after the conference. So this IEEE stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. This association is chartered under this name and it is the full legal name. IEEE is world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefits of humanity. IEEE has its roots with the formation of an organization named American Institute of Electrical Engineers in 1884 and a society named the Institute of Radio Engineers, IRE, in 1912. The AIEE that focused on electrical power primarily, and the secondary focus was on wired communication, the telegraph and the telephone both. The IRE was modeled on the AIEE model, radio and then broadly to electronics after its establishment in 1912. On January 1st, 1963, the AIEE and the IRE merged to form IEEE. At its formation, IEEE had 150,000 members and 140,000 of them were residing in United States of America only. But today, in last 1 or 2 years, a total data says that this number is around 400,000 members in more than 160 countries across the globe. And they all are connected through its highly cited publications, conferences like this, technology standards, and professional and other educational activities which fall under this umbrella of IEEE and its scope. So total globally, IEEE has around 400,000 members in terms of numbers if you want to say. You can get yourself updated with the website IEEE.org. You can visit it anytime for any further information if you feel this information primarily interesting one for your rising your interest in this IEEE. So out of this 400,000 number in global with 107,000 student members across the globe. So this number falls around 25% member on the global standard. With IEEE, the 25% members are the student members. But in Indian scenario, this number is entirely different. In Indian scenario, we have around 2/3 of the members who are the student members, and remaining 1/3 members, they are the professional members. So IEEE activities, its scope for working is entirely different inside India than other part of the globe. And our members, they come from around 44% from the private industry, 24%, around 1/4 you can say, they are from academia, 11% from the government-owned organizations, and 19% are others, which are retired, self-employed, unemployed, and others. Geographically, IEEE consists of 10 regions, comprising more than 340 sections, like our Uttar Pradesh section, and more than 3,500 student branches at colleges and university globally. I'm happy to share that we have one IEEE student branch at Galgotias University in our campus also. So this IEEE student branch of Galgotias University that falls under the this IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. As I told you, this is one of the 13 sections of the India Council within our region 10. So IEEE Uttar Pradesh section was formed on 11th May 1992, is one of the 13 sections of the IEEE India Council in region 10. India has second highest membership, as I told you. It has second highest membership after United States of America in IEEE. It is around 55,000. And out of this 55,000, we are having 2/3 student members and remaining are professional members. So when we have these different numbers and different type of volunteers who are, so entire offerings from the IEEE, that scenario also changes. So in this context, the biggest challenge which we have is to go to the working engineers and students, reply to their questions, what can IEEE do for them? And that is the challenge we always have. Through proactive approach, we can demonstrate the benefits of membership and IEEE's relevance to current and prospective members. These offerings include unparalleled networking opportunities at various platforms, such as this international conference I told you earlier also. Some other workshops, like Professor Avdesh Kumarji told that we are offering a Women in Engineering workshop in this campus. So that is dedicated event for women in engineering. And similarly, we have some other workshops for young professionals. We have some workshop for humanitarian activities, humanitarian technologies. So these are the few areas in which IEEE is proactively working with their volunteers. IEEE provides you access to the finest technical literature, massive resources for upskilling, and innovative collaboration facilities with colleagues worldwide, as informed by Professor Avdesh Kumarji earlier also. We must appreciate both the global nature of IEEE as well as the rich diversity of the engineering and technical fields in which our members excel. Also, IEEE provide more value and services to the professionals working in industry, academia, and public service. And as already informed by the organizers, they are having one session in this conference where the industry personnel will come to the academia and interact for the common vision. While paying keen attention to underrepresented communities, such as other communities, we are working with that, as well as our students and young professionals who are our future leaders. So when I reply the second part of this question, what we can do for, what IEEE can do for you. So the second is a student. And we already talked about the seniors and other members. But for the younger generation, to whom we see as our future leader, my one sentence answer is, IEEE gives a platform where you can learn about other things besides your area of focus. In this day and age, and as a young engineer, you must be versatile. Engineering, technology, sciences, social sciences, medical sciences, management, and other areas, they all are the study of development, progress, and new possibilities. They all develop you as a solution provider or problem solver. However, sometimes with the least of the available resources. So you must know one thing, other things which give you the tool to easily change the application of your skills already gained for whatever reasons or situations you are faced with. And in today's world, we do not know what will be the job requirements or the set of skills required after 5 years or 10 years. Even today's scenario even was not predicted by any of our learned educationists. These type of educational trends are going to appear after 5 years or 10 years. So these are the things which are continuously changing. And IEEE membership platform and networking opportunities give you a platform to develop yourself with the upcoming new scenarios and new opportunities for the future. IEEE provides you a platform full of opportunities for lifelong learning. I believe IEEE's impact starts at the local level, beginning with building awareness of the multitude of resources which IEEE membership provides. Using IEEE Global Network, local engineers, technologists, and scientists can deliver latest technology solutions for their unique communities. IEEE's mission is to advance technology for the benefit of humanity. Each of us can play a critical role in improving living conditions for the society. IEEE members are responsible citizens and therefore seek to help address global challenges using technological solutions. Today, the world faces its most significant modern day threat, that is climate change, as Dr. Deepak was highlighting. We see the effects of weather, such as changing in weather patterns, crop losses, and rising sea levels on communities worldwide. Something new is happening towards weather or climatic front. It is natural for us to contribute. As the world's largest organization of technical professionals, IEEE has both the opportunity and responsibility to assist in organizing the response of engineers, scientists, and technical professionals across the world to address the causes, mitigate the impact, and adapt the climate change. IEEE recognizes this global crisis and is committed to help towards mitigating impacts of climate change through pragmatic, accessible technical solutions for sustainability and providing engineers and technologists with a neutral space for discussion and action. I invite you all to participate with our section's effort and have the opportunity to make a tangible impact on the related areas. A particular point, who can join IEEE? IEEE has 39 technical societies and 7 technical councils. IEEE creates an environment where members collaborate on world-changing technologies, from computing and healthcare, technology in management, so on. Other than engineers, we have doctors, lawyers, managers, library science experts in IEEE membership. So I invite you all to join this fraternity and contribute towards the sustainable goals of the United Nations. IEEE always focus on identifying IEEE members and their colleagues at the local level who can be points of contact for those looking for the solution to complex issues. So on behalf of our section, that is IEEE Uttar Pradesh section, I wish to express my appreciation that the organizers of ICCSAI-2023 had covered the range of issues in engineering and technology. The beautiful thing about the conference is it's truly international perspective, as explained by the chair, Professor Avdesh, that more than 11 countries are participating and we are going to have delegates from more than 11 countries in the conference. I hope the delegates will enjoy the discussions on making things better for humanity, embracing the new challenges, and developing networking with their peers. Thank you all for being here. I would like to convey my best wishes to the Galgotia family and its leaders, especially Professor Avdesh ji, Vice Chancellor sir, Madam, and entire organizing team who are driving this conference successfully for their future endeavors and to be successful and influential. I hope they will provide more such occasions of interaction with global leaders of technology, industry experts, researchers, and most importantly, our upcoming leaders, our younger generation. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, enlightening the audience about IEEE and its objectives regarding artificial intelligence. Now, I would like to invite the captain of our academic ship, who is steering us through uncharted waters and guiding us towards new horizon, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dr. K. Mallikarjuna Babu. I would now like to request Sir to come up on the stage and address the audience.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I know.
Good morning. Good morning,
Unless until you say good morning, I will not commence, right? Good morning. Minutes attention, then we will wind up. And be comfortable, be free, absolutely. मन में दो दुविधा नहीं होना चाहिए, बाहर जाना है अंदर आना है, ऐसा नहीं है, बैठिए आराम से. Distinguished dignitaries on the stage, and we are very fortunate and blessed to have the chief guest of the day today, Dr. S.N. Singh sir. And we are also fortunate to have Dr. Ashish ji, and of course, this person who has made some impression, Dr. Deepak Vaikar ji, and esteemed colleagues on the stage, Professor Luthra ma'am, and the conference chair, Professor Avdesh ji, and the one who is very engrossed into university administration, my friend ji, and Dean Academics and Dean Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. Sanjay Goyal ji. And I could see a lot of our deans from various disciplines and faculties who are present in the August audience. And also, I also see our Galgotias College of Engineering, one of the top reputed college in this particular area under AKTU, the distinguished members, director and members over here, and esteemed faculty of both the institutions. And so I will be failing to, if I don't mention, dear and beloved students of Galgotia University. Now this conference, second IEEE International Conference on Communication, Security and Artificial Intelligence, is a significant one, and this particular topic never loses its sheen as it is progressing today. Many things are happening. Now students may wonder, and they are sitting here, whether you are engineering student or otherwise, this conference is going to benefit you if you really listen and understand and hear what the people say. We do not have patience. We come and sit and we run away. But the thing is, if I lose an opportunity at this particular point of time, at that age, your age, you'll be losing a greater opportunity in next 4 or 5 years. Next 4 or 5 years you'll be losing. Then your life will become nothing. You will be proven to be zero. You have come all the way, take strides and a lot of difficulties, hurdles and parents' wishes. You come for learning. And education. Education has no boundaries today. Education has no boundaries. It is not that I am an engineer, so what? You are not so great. But you need to understand what's happening today. Today is a recession and a lot of companies are not hiring. It's not anybody's fault. It's a global dynamics which happens. You understand, not Indian scenario, the context in which the world is leading. And those effects is also coming to country like this, India. Now what we do, we continuously strive hard at Galgotias University to bring all those challenges before you and make you aware of what you need to know, how you have to develop yourself, how you have to position yourself by acquiring knowledge and skills. It's not only knowledge. It's not only just you take 50 marks out of the exam. It's not the thing which we are talking about. And today, actually last week I was in a conference where I had an opportunity to meet a lot of industry people. All of them are talking about all these things only, ABC. Everything comes into ABC. This was told by one of the industry person from Ericsson. ABC, A stands for artificial intelligence, B stands for broadband, C stands for cloud computing or security. So all the three things are here. And many jobs, you believe it or not, many jobs are available in the offing in the next few years as we pass on. Now, this is impacting only this current batch. Next batch onwards, it starts again on the rise. It's a cyclic pattern. You need to understand. So the hardships will not be forever. It's only short cycle, short-lived. So what I would like to say is 1.3 million jobs in cloud computing and cybersecurity available in the next few years. And 1.2 million jobs in artificial intelligence alone. These jobs are not for India. These jobs are for global context. All education or learning today, with a mobile phone you can correct any nook and corner of the global path. So now, if I cut it across and try to say what happens, what is our share here, is going to be 5 lakh jobs in India alone will be in cybersecurity in the next few years. Now, are we there? Are we ready? Irrespective of your discipline, you pick up a skill, you will get a job. So that way, what I would advise you is really study where the opportunity lies and how your education is matching with that, and then how you are moving into the journey. Probably some of the esteemed speakers said that job is not the only way. I understand. But for many of us, job is the way. Many of us. But the thing is, how many can afford the sustenance? Without a job, they can't live. The family cannot live. The families can have to be. First generation kids, many of them are there. They need to get into a job. But it is job not only the option. You are courageous, then you can move on to other paths of career. You are courageous. You should have courage. Otherwise, you can't do. And you should have some inspiration and motivation, curiosity to learn. Galgotias University, with the vision and thought of our Chancellor Sir, provides you all these opportunities. All these opportunities. We strive hard. Even today, Honorable Chancellor Sir thinks about quality. And it is not uttering anything. He gets deeper into that. He is ably supported by our Honorable CEO and Honorable Director of Operations. And we are all here together, the team here. We work relentlessly to get you opportunities. If you don't understand that and you just don't realize that, then who is missing it? And you can't shatter your parents' dreams, and you can't shatter our dreams. Our dreams, faculty here. This is the family. We are here for you. But at the same time, I really appreciate and applaud the achievements where our student council and students of Galgotias University are doing. Wonderful phenomenon. But I want that 100%. I want 100%. It is not that about 1,000 people do, remaining 29,000 people in a passport, and उनका life ruin होता है, हमारे लिए दुख होता है. ऐसा ना होना. सब लोग पढ़े, सब लोगों को equal opportunity, and you can move ahead and do. And probably you can always now look into these particular agencies, NASSCOM, CII, FICCI, all these things you can see, you can get to know more and more insights into it. Like IEEE today, Dr. S.N. Singh Saab, आपको IEEE has reeled out entire scenario, global scenario. And in case of UP government, UP state, Dr. Ashish Saab ने पूरा जानकारी दिया. Then next instance, we will talk about what NASSCOM is doing, what CIA is doing, what FICCI is doing. So we would like to outlay all those things for you through various meetings, various agile talks, All those things we would like to bring into you. And then, please understand, so having said all these things, what we are doing at Galgotias University to achieve many things. Now, we are now embarking into, see, I'll tell you one thing and then we'll move on. So, QS rating, rankings. So now, under QS ranking, this is an international ranking agency, along with another few of them. We have been, first time we entered and we started entering the data. So now there are 8 parameters, 8 metrics they measure. They'll give rating on 5 stars. 4 stars is good and 5th one is excellence. These 5 star rank, first time we entered there, out of 5 parameters like teaching, employability, faculties, innovation and academic development, we are rated at 5-star level. All of them, Galgotias. And this is not that today we are 5-star, next year we may go down. It's a continuous effort, consistent effort of the faculty and fraternity and students will fetch us there. And then where are the grey areas where we need to develop? It's not that we are all sacrosanct, we are on the top of the world. We need to work hard for improving inclusiveness, internationalization and pharmacy and pharmacology. These are the areas where we have to put our earnest efforts. There we are at 3-star level. Overall we are good and above, but we have to go the journey. So why we do into this rankings is we want to assess ourselves. It's not that we test you. Assessments are not for you only. We have a lot of assessments. Day in and day out. You ask the deans, they'll tell you how much targets they have been driven and how much trouble we give them, how much data we ask from them, all that, right? So that even we are going anywhere today, the work is something which is phenomenally stressful. आपका मोबाइल फोन आपके साथ में है ना, मोबाइल फोन है, आपने फोन दिया, व्हाट्सएप पे नंबर है, then किधर भी पकड़ते हैं. Right? I can't go anywhere and I can't go home and keep quiet, but I have to answer all those things. Likewise, my all colleagues, not me I am talking about, all. Now, these 2 important things which I would like to tell you what we are doing at Galgotias University, and then I start. So now first one is education for knowledge. That's what Deepak sir aapne bole the. What we are doing at Galgotias University, I'll tell you, which is going to come very shortly. It's a great. You are ready for it. You have that kind of urge and fire in it. Right? That is with Apple and with Infosys, we are now bringing a program. It's developing students, right, holistically, right? That particular iOS development center is going to be established in Galgotias University very, very soon. Maybe January you can see that. For which our preparations, 7 faculty members have been identified. Few of them and in-house 5 of them. They are undergoing a rigorous training and getting them prepared. They know you are saying pariksha na, every day assignments, every day tests for them. It's not one day, every day. About rigorous 7 weeks training. After that it will be open for students registration. Then how many will get selected there? It's only about 50 or 100, that's all. So now how many we have here Galgotias में? हम तो 32,000 हैं. इसमें 50 or 100 आ जाएंगे. And there is no guarantee for job, nothing. Only knowledge, learn, apply, how you can skill yourself. How you can bring out your innate talent, ability. उसको बाहर लाने हैं. And this is a center हमको मिल गया with the hardcore efforts and steward leadership by our Honorable Dr. Galgotias. And this center is going to change the entire dimension of providing education in the country. This center, one center is there, Apple and Infosys lab at SRM University in the south में, and पूरा इंडिया में दूसरा आ रहा है गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी में. There is no, it's only knowledge and education skill. And there is no teacher. They are only facilitators, no teacher. And it is very strict, very strict. The student has to work, toil weekly 100 hours. Then he'll also get trained in Infosys lab at Mysuru. Beside Bangalore, I am from Bangalore, right? So those are the things. Now that is one thing. एक कदम हमने ले लिया एकदम हाईएस्ट क्वालिटी पे, हाईएस्ट स्टूडेंट क्वालिटी बता रहा हूं मैं. दूसरा आ गया, दूसरा 2 मिनट सुनिए मेरे बात. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स, ये काम हमने शुरू कर दिया. And then when we are looking back and every aspect, now today आशीष साहब ने बताया IEEE में सस्टेनेबिलिटी, जिधर भी जाओ सस्टेनेबिलिटी बोल रहे हैं. Net zero, zero hunger, so many, there are 17 sustainable development goals. Now these sustainable development goals, when we wanted to be a part of it and integrated, sir, थोड़ा brochure दे दीजिए sir को. अरे गलगोटिया पब्लिकेशन के पीछे ये मिलता है आपको. 17 of them. Now where you are interested, how you can do something, do a contribution, then probably you will have a greater job opportunity. Any company where you are going to join, they'll ask you your contribution towards the sustainable development goals. That is the reason where Deepak Vaikar साहब saying that ये education में लाना है. And थोड़ा इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करके हमने क्या किया, so last right, एक टीम है, एक अगेन सेंट्रल टीम बनता है, एक टीम हमने ढूंढने लगे. To my this में we have contributed significantly to that, but we are not speaking that. 22-23 में 22-23 ईयर गुजर गया, उसे में 900 पेपर्स था हमारा सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स में और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के ऊपर. So these are the things which, and one thing which I cannot, we have recently on November 4th and 5th, we have conducted one international conference on World Environment Summit, which is called as एक international level event. So that event में, so वो event चला रहा था, तो बाद में हमने एक प्लान किया, हमने एक अनाउंस किया. ये बहुत गलगोटिया स्टूडेंट्स का पावर दिखा रहा हूँ आपको. हमने बोले थे, so हम यूज कर रहा हूँ ना, सिंगुलर नहीं है, ये मेरा डिसीजन नहीं है. दैट्स रीजन हम बोल रहे हैं, राइट. इसलिए आई एम नॉट गिविंग रिस्पेक्ट टू माई सेल्फ, बट आई एम बोल रहा हूँ हम, मतलब एक टीम हमने डिसाइड किया, देन हम माई अनाउंस किया ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी. बच्चों से रिक्वेस्ट करें एंड स्टूडेंट काउंसिल इधर है बहुत लोग होंगे. यस 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 48 आवर्स में 48 आवर्स में ऑन नवंबर 4th एविडेंस विद इन 48 दोपहर में सेम टाइम पे 10,000 ट्री प्लांटेशन होना है फ्रॉम गलगोटिया स्टूडेंट से. पूरा दुनिया wherever they are, they have to plant it. This is a very ambitious target. वो अनाउंस कर दिया मैंने, फिर घबराने लगा, ये होगा नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा तो क्या बोले कॉन्फ्रेंस में और समिट में. ये थोड़ा लगता है ना, क्या वो आवरली बेसिस थर्ड तक चल रहा है, राइट. नाउ very happy at the end of the new day, after 48 hours passed on, the record is 10,512. So, and Galgotians sitting abroad also done contributed. सारे के सारा हमारे पास एविडेंस भी है, ये ऐसा नहीं फेंकते हैं. सो ये पूरा एविडेंस भी है हमारे पास. स्टूडेंट काउंसिल जिम्मेदारी है. And I whatever way I express my thanks to them and appreciation, congratulations to our student council. A great job by those guys. So now, this is what our contribution and sustainable development goals. ये एक जनर बनेगा गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी का. All 17 schools, 17 goals अपनाए, and there are a team of volunteers who are working in, and there are a lot of things are happening. If you are seeing on the foyers and corridors of Galgotia University some sustainable development activity, जैसे आप थोड़ा रुकिए, टाइम दीजिए, ध्यान दीजिए, थोड़ा डिस्कशन कर दीजिए वो बच्चों से, देन आपको थोड़ा जानकारी मिलेगा. If you are curious enough, connect to it. That's what I my request, my urge. Not अभी ये लिसन करके आप सो मत, आप जाओ सबको बता ही दीजिए ये क्या चल रहा है गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी में, गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी. एंड लास्ट अंत में मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ, G20 नवंबर एंड तक है, भारत ने घोषणा किया, राइट. ऑलमोस्ट G20 के अंदर ये कॉन्फ्रेंस भी ले जा रहे हैं, IEEE का सेकंड इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस. सो एज अ वैलिडिटरी एंड रेस्पेक्ट टू द G20 which नवंबर एंड तक गवर्नमेंट ने टाइम दिया है, दिस इज ऑल्सो द वैलिडेशन पार्ट ऑफ G20 आप मान सकते हैं. एंड we are now dedicating that to our this conference to that particular great concern, great thing under the Honorable Prime Minister's leadership, which has happened. India का नाम रोशन हो गया. So there we are also contributing this. Lot many things we did. This is the as a valedictory side of it. With that, I conclude my talk today, and I always think that. Beginning from the Honorable Chancellor, sir, we always think about students. We always think, but there are challenges. Galgotia grow हो रहा है. So बेंगलोर में सब लोग बोलते हैं ट्रैफिक ट्रैफिक ट्रैफिक, ये बेंगलोर नालायक है. बट बेंगलोर में मैं हूँ, बेंगलोर से आया हूँ. जितना भी ट्रैफिक हो, जितना भी जेल भेजेंगे, बट डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है ना, डेवलपमेंट को थोड़ा त्यागना पड़ता है. सो हम बेंगलोरियंस वी आर हैप्पी वेयर एवर वी आर. ऐसा गलगोटिया में डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, थोड़ा मुश्किलात आ जाएगा, बट 1 ईयर में थोड़ा हल जाएगा. राइट, तब तक पेशेंस रखिए, एंड हम आपके साथ हैं. गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी इज अ स्टूडेंट सेंट्रिक यूनिवर्सिटी. दैट बियॉन्ड दैट आई कांट से एनीथिंग. सो वी ऑल वर्क टुगेदर. सो हैव अ ग्रेट डे, ग्रेट पैशन, डू कंट्रीब्यूट योरसेल्फ, do have a goal for yourself, do try to achieve that goal. सोए मत, right? Don't sleep unless until you achieve. Automatically आपके पास skill है तो job मिलेगा. With that, I say thank you very much, my patient here. God bless you all. God bless you all. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you so much, sir, for infusing this arena with your words of motivation. I would like to welcome our guests who have just joined us. I may now request Dr. Meenakshi ma'am to kindly present the bouquet to Dr. Jai Singh, observer of this conference. Can you please have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. I will now request Dr. Uzma Manzoor, ma'am, to kindly present the bouquet to Dr. R.P. Ocha, Dean, GL Bajaj. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude, and gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. As a special token of gratitude, I now invite Pro Vice Chancellor and Conference General Chair, Professor Dr. Avadhesh Kumar Sir, to kindly present the memento and shawl to our chief guest, Professor Dr. S.N. Singh. Can we please have a huge round of applause? our Vice Chancellor Dr. K. Mallikarjuna Babu sir to present the memento and shawl to our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ashish K. Singh. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you, sir. I now request our advisor to Chancellor, Dr. Renu Luthra ma'am, to present the memento and shawl to Professor Dr. Deepak Vaikar. Can we please have a huge round of applause? So much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite SCAC Dean Sanjay Goyal, sir, to kindly present the memento and shawl to Dr. Mayur Kumar Chaba. Next, I would like to invite Registrar Sir Dr. Nitin Kaur to present the memento and shawl to Vice Chancellor Sir Dr. K. Mallikarjuna Babu. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you, sir. Next, Dr. Sunita Yadav, Associate Dean SCSA, to kindly present the memento and shawl to Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Avitesh Kumar, sir. You will please have a huge round of applause. Vedita Khemchandani, Dean SCAT, to kindly present the memento and shawl to Dr. Renu Luthra ma'am, the advisor to Chancellor of Galgotias University. Can you please have a huge round of applause? Next, I would like to invite Dr. Uni Krishna sir to kindly present the memento and shawl to Dean Academics, Dr. Sanjay Goyal sir. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Next, I would like to request Dr. Kuldeep sir to kindly present the memento and shawl to Registrar sir, Dr. Nitin Gaur. Can you please have a huge round of applause? For all our dignitaries and guests. Moving forward with our event, I would now like to introduce a true game changer who is constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Sir, I cannot summarize your introduction in a few words, but to tell the audience present here, we have a dean with an enriched experience of 35 plus years who is a visionary leader and a team builder. I would like to invite our respected Professor Dr. Sanjay Goyal sir, the Dean of Academics and Dean of SCSA Department on stage to kindly deliver the vote of thanks. Can we please have a huge round of applause?
Good afternoon to all. Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, other guests, my colleagues, the organizers of this event, led by Professor Avdesh Singh, my dear students, and the academic fraternity from the other colleges in the Greater Noida and Noida. Today is a very special day, not for us, but internationally actually. And I have I have been given the most auspicious, and I thank Professor Avdesh Singh for giving this most auspicious duty to me yesterday evening of, deciding to propose the vote of thanks on Thanksgiving Day. Today is the Thanksgiving Day in US, Canada, etc., etc. So what can be more auspicious than giving thanks on Thanksgiving Day? I'm blessed to be giving thanks to all those who have contributed to put up this event. And as we conclude this inauguration, I also want to remind there is another very important thing about today. Very, very important thing. And for all those who are members of the scientific community, mathematical community, art community, nature lovers, biologists, etc. It's a very, very important day today. Well, the crosstalk is good. You should notice what is important about today. What is the date today? What is the date today? 23rd of November. You put it in the American style. It is 11/23. It is the only date in the calendar which is a Fibonacci number. 1, 1, 2, 3. It's a Fibonacci number. Today, my dear friends, is also celebrated worldwide as Fibonacci Day. And those of you who can remember what is the beauty of Fibonacci is that it gives us golden ratio. It symbolizes growth in the golden ratio. Golden ratio represents the best of the aesthetics, the best of the designs. All over the world are created using the golden ratio. Whether it was Leonardo da Vinci or most of the beautiful designs, engineering designs, artistic designs follow golden ratio, and the nature follows golden ratio, which was to the West was introduced by Leonardo Fibonacci more than 1,000 years ago, and the world celebrates today as Fibonacci Day. So in the spirit of Fibonacci number, I hope the beginning that has happened today will seed the process of synthesis, of synergies, of building upon the past, where the previous two numbers continue to get added up in a sequential way to create the next number. So with this spirit, I hope that different energies from different schools, different energies, different ideas from different individuals will get synthesized and create a more beautiful set of ideas, and everybody will be excited to learn new things in the next few days of this conference. With this, I thank the organizers, the dignitaries, the audience, the authors who have presented their papers, and the reviewers who have taken time to review those papers and select. I thank IEEE for sponsoring this conference, and I look forward to their continued support to various events at Galgotias University. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. I may now request all our dignitaries to kindly stand at their places for a group photograph. I now request each and every one of you to kindly stand at your places for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ गंगा जल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much, everyone. I request everyone to kindly be seated. Before you leave, there's important announcement. This is to inform everyone that after the high tea break, everyone has to gather in A block 107 for the second segment of the conference. I now request all our dignitaries, guests, faculty members to kindly proceed for the high tea break, which is available near C block ground. And students are requested to kindly get back to their classes. Thank you so much, everyone. This is Medra Gupta alongside Rishti signing off.